Hello beautiful ladies and welcome to this workout today. It's going to be a 20-minute full body dumbbell workout that has been designed for pregnancy. I'm in my third trimester. You may be in your first, your second, your third trimester, but I've created this to be suitable for all trimesters. I've designed this also to be suitable for pregnancy if it doesn't have any complications. So if in doubt, please check with your medical provider if there's anything you have to be careful of in your pregnancy, just to check this would be okay for you before you join in. Equipment, we need a little, but we don't need much. We're going to be working with dumbbells. I'm going to use 5 kilogram dumbbells, which is 11 pounds. You might use lighter, you might use heavier, you might even use soup cans because you don't have dumbbells, and that's totally okay. At the end, we're going to do some ab work. So you're going to use either a yoga mat, or if you've got carpet, that is absolutely good enough. And then also, this is optional, but we're going to do some squats where our heels are elevated. I'm going to use these, which are little like squat blocks. They're just off Amazon. They're really handy. They were about 16 pounds, which is about $25. You could just use some yoga blocks, some books, something to put your heels on, or you don't even have to elevate your heels. You can just keep your feet firmly on the floor. It is up to you. Aside from that, we definitely need some water. So do not get going until you've got water. Get your aircon cranked on if you've got it and you need it. Get windows open. I don't know how warm it is where you are in the world joining me, but just make sure you're going to be feeling okay. I have to admit, today is one of the days I feel like I'm about to burst. I think I look like I'm about to burst. So you're going to keep me nice and motivated as I go through. I'm 35 weeks, so he's not coming just quite yet, but it's one of those days when I'm feeling it. But we're going to be all good. I'm going to get some music on. Get yourself organized and ready to go. There's our music in the background. Yes, okay. We're going to go for a warm-up. Then we are going to head into some supersets, which are basically where you do 2 exercises back to back in like a mini circuit. I'll keep you right for everything. Let's get started. On the spot. We're just going to step, touch side to side. Let's get warmed up. Let's get loosened up. I want now a step tap together. You'll be pleased to know there's no jumping about. Bring it forwards. Take it back. Again. Back. Add some arms. Step and reach. Back to hips. Hamstring curl. We'll be working those legs. Bring it front. Back. Hold it here. Take your time. Bit of a squat. Feet as wide as you need them, to give yourself the space that you need for your bump. Hold it here. Back to the step tap. Arms. Reach. Up. Front. Reach. Could we travel with that? Maybe not. It's up to you. One more time, come with me. Front reach. Back. Hold it here. Just march it out with me. Reach up nice and tall. Stretch up through those arms. How are you feeling today? My arms are feeling tight. Let's circle those arms backwards a couple of times. Get all the cracks and creaks out. And also, in case we've never met before, I'm Laura Hutchinson, aka the Fit Pregnant Chick. I'm going to take a very good care of you today. You're going to keep me nice and motivated. We're going to keep each other nice and motivated through our pregnancy journey. Starting with today's session. Okay, grab a quick drink if you need it. I will give you water breaks the whole way through this session, but if you need a drink at any time, you're going to grab one. I've got my next timer on. I want you to grab your dumbbells. Okay, you need a little space, and what we're gonna do is either 2 steps to the side, arms come up for 2 shoulder presses, or 2 squats to the side, arms come up for the shoulder press. So either step it or squat it, and the arms come up for the shoulder press. Good. A lot of the time, in all of the sessions, so I've got a lot of these workouts on YouTube on my Fit Pregnant Chick channel. Anything where we're working with these dumbbells, I'm gonna give you a coaching cue. Rest now. Well done. We'll do that again in a second. The coaching cue that I'm gonna keep repeating, and you'll be bored of me saying, is that I want you to really think about tucking the hips under and stacking your ribs over your hips, rather than sticking your butt out and getting a big arch into the back. Let's try that now. Grab 1 dumbbell, 2 hands. Before you begin, I want you to think about tucking those hips under, ribs stack over hips. When you're ready, you're now gonna do a front raise with 1 dumbbell. So what we don't want to see, and with your bump, especially if you're like me, I'm flying through this 3rd trimester, it's getting pretty big, it's getting in the way. It really makes me feel like I want to stick my butt out and arch my back. I'm trying to tuck my hips under, stack ribs over hips, and brace my stomach muscles a little bit to keep some stability. Rest there, good. So same thing, like that coaching cue of the ribs over the hips, I'm gonna give you a little coaching cue for the abs. Get your breath back. Let's go again. Grab your dumbbells. So choose your option, 2 steps or 2 side squats with me. We bring our weights up, 2 shoulder presses overhead, 2 step or 2 squat. Good. Now, what I'm thinking about, I want you to think about the whole way through this movement, all of our movements, especially, you know, in that overhead, you can feel a bit wobbly. I'm very gently bracing my stomach muscles, squeezing my navel towards my spine, rest. Thinking like I'm trying to just very gently hug my baby of muscle, come closer. There's my stomach relaxed. There's my abdominals braced and drawn in. I've just drawn my navel in towards my spine. So I'm still gonna breathe because it's very tempted to hold the breath when you do that. Let's grab your dumbbell again. Plant the feet. Let's stack those ribs over hips. I kind of like a good tuck it under. Let's keep those shoulders back though. I'm only gonna go for that front raise. Yes. So I've planted the feet. We've stacked those ribs over hips, and I'm gonna keep reminding you to do that. I want you to think about pulling that belly button, your navel towards your spine. Gently hug, support and cushion your baby of muscle while you're still breathing. Breathe as much as you can while you can. Breathe deeply into your lungs and rest. Ooh, arms are burning, well done. Roll them out, get your water break. Got this new water bottle for birth. I heard it's good to have a handle and also a straw. I am a first-time mum, so I'm also open to any suggestions, any tips about birth and anything else like that. Always just fire anything. I'm helping you. If you want to help me with anything, please do let me know too. Okay, we still got another couple of seconds, so keep getting your breath back. Decide now, are you going to elevate your heels or are you not? If so, grab what you're going to use to elevate your heels and just put it wide enough. I need to have my feet much wider than now that I have this bump than what I did when I didn't have the bump, just to make the space for that squat. You don't have to, you can keep those feet flat on the floor. We're getting ready to come back in. Grab your dumbbells, grab your soup cans, whatever you're using. Okay, flat feet or elevated heels. Let's stack the ribs over the hips and let's squat. We are going to, first set, squat up and down. But I want everybody to only come about 3/4 of the way up. So we're not going to come the whole way up to standing. We're going to keep the tension, the burn in our quads and only come 3/4 of the way up. Oh, mine are burning. How are yours? Last one. Rest. Well done. Pop those weights down for a second if you need to. I keep putting everything just on a high. A table, a chair. Just makes it easier to get everything up and down. We're back in. Biceps. Nice sexy arms, even pregnancy. Shoulders down the back. Let's not spitting, we're stuck in the ribs over hips. And we're gonna come into a bicep curl. This movement with the weights in front and the belly in front makes you like, whoa, feel definitely quite off center. If you'd rather do alternate curls, if that helps you balance more, that's okay. So, single or double. I managed to fall on my sofa last night. It really was a very, timber moment. I fell in slow motion down a little gap in my sofa. It was just my stomach is right in front of me. This weight just weighed me over and I fell over. It was quite funny. Rest there, well done. So this time, again, flat feet, or we're gonna elevate the heels. You're gonna squat, or you're gonna squat pulse. Oh, let's see. Shoulders down. Let's tuck those ribs over hips. Let's go. So squat with flat feet, or heels elevated. Everybody, only come in that 3/4 of the way up, or pulse with me. Ugh. As I'm here, I'm thinking about that squeeze, that hug of my abs, hugging the baby with muscle. I'm also doing a bit of a brace on my pelvic floor, pulling up on it. As I breathe, for 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Shake those legs out. Oh, biceps. That's water break time again. The best part of our session. Shoulders down the back. Tuck the hips under. Ribs over hips. Breathe. And let's go. Either double bicep curl, or you could do an alternate. Whatever suits you. You could even sit down and perform these. Maybe you're just having a really tired day. It happens. Maybe you want that little bit more stability, that little bit more support. I got really tired legs as well. Water retention, fluid retention, it's not just water, particularly in my thighs. And oh my gosh, some days my legs feel so dead and so heavy. And sitting down is totally okay for some of these exercises. Rest here. Oh, well done. Good. Do me a favor. If you used anything for your heels, let's just kick it out of the way or get it out of the way. I don't want you to trip over it. I am even more clumsy than what I used to be now. With this bump, put me off balance. Make sure you've got a drink. Next. Don't worry, it's not right now. Still a little bit longer. We're gonna do a standing bent over row movement. Once you have your feet as wide as again you need for your bump, and I only want you to lean as far forward as possible. If your back's very tired, you really don't have to go very far forwards. We're gonna do that twice. Then, it's gonna spin my chair. Actually, should have said this at the start. You do not need a chair or a step or your sofa or your couch. We're gonna do some kneeling tricep push-ups. If you need to pause the video and go and get anything, definitely do that. We're heading back in. If you're ready with me, let's go. We've got this. Grab your dumbbells, shoulders down, give yourself that space for your bump, and I want you to push your butt back. Pull your navel, your belly button, in towards your spine, and we're going to row. Let me face you. We're going either side of our bump. The lower you go, the more gravity will work, and you will feel more sort of weight from these dumbbells. If that really starts to aggravate, annoy your lower back, then I'd rather you stay taller. And just think about squeezing into the lats. The back of the back, the side of the back. Rest, well done. Probably didn't make any sense. I think kind of around this bra strap, sports bra area. That's where we're thinking about squeezing into here. We're gonna do that again. Let's hit it. You're doing so well. Hopefully you have a bit more energy than me today. You might have less energy. You deserve a medal. Push your butts back. Let's draw those abs in. Let's squeeze. So we're squeezing into the lats. Let me face you. So think about, well, it depends what you're wearing, but where your sports bra strap is maybe, your bra strap, but you don't have one on. Just think the back, midline of the back. Rest, well done. Cool. Take your time coming down to the floor. Hold on to anything you need to get down. I'm not gonna put my mat out, but roll your yoga mat out if you want through your knees. This carpet's soft enough. Tricep push-ups. My hands are as wide as my shoulders on my chair. Make sure this chair isn't gonna move. Stacking, ribs over hips, navel to spine, and we're bringing the elbows in by the sides. I breathe into the chair, out from the chair. Into the chair, out from the chair. Ooh, yes. These are pretty tricky. You're gonna feel that you need to brace those abs more as you push away. They give you that stability. Rest. Well done. We're gonna go again in a second. So the arms are tight, the elbows are in, and working into those triceps. The whole way through as well as arms, we're getting that little hug of the baby with muscle. We're keeping that nice pressure management in this core canister. Let's go again when you're ready. I'm going to inhale into chair, exhale out from chair. Inhale, the easy part's going up the chair. Exhale away. The hardest part's getting away. As I push the chair away and I feel my arms work, I'm adding just an extra squeeze of my stomach muscles on that push away. Just to add that core support in this tricky movement. One more. Well done. No more. We're coming back up to standing. Please take your time. Please use anything that you need to get up. And get another drink of water. We are flying through this. That's why I love 20-minute workouts. Even 20 minutes when you're pregnant, it can sound like a lot. Even when you're not pregnant, your life is just crazy, it is busy. But once you get going, you're going. You'll feel better for doing it after. I might not be able to improve any of your pregnancy symptoms that you've got going on at the moment, but you should feel so proud of yourself that you made this time for you today, and well done for getting it fitted in. Even if you just do 5, 10, 15 minutes of this workout, something is better than nothing. We're coming to our final, well, not quite final exercise, last leg exercise. I want you to come to a wall, or you can even hold onto your chair. And we're going to take a static lunge stance. If I'm to face you, my feet are just sort of slightly wider than my hips. As you can see from the side, one foot is in front and behind. Option 1, you're going to lunge up and down. Option 2, you're going to lunge with a pulse. And you can do anything else with this other arm. I want you to keep your chest quite upright. Good. I want you to keep a little bit of tension, a little bit of a brace into those stomach muscles. 3, 2, 1. Oh, shake your leg out. So I felt that in my back calf. It was into the hamstring of the front leg. Let's swap sides. So feet is as wide as you need them. And we've got, it's a bit of a shorter stance than what I would do pre-bump life, just to keep that a little bit more balance. When you're ready, think about it again. Tucking those ribs over hips. Option 1, you pulse. Option 2, no, that was a lunge. Option 2, you pulse. It's up to you. Breathe as much as you can. If you need to take a second at any time, you take it. Then you come back in. Oh, both my legs are burning. We've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Shake those legs out. Oh, the real afterburn. The real afterburn to that one. Well done. Okay, you're either going to use just your floor, and if you're happy, maybe with your carpet, or I am going to put my yoga mat out here. A little bit of a core work to finish with. I can't talk now. I'm like I need to get my breath back. A little bit of ab work to finish. We're going to work into our obliques, which are our side stomach muscles, and we're going to think about working with the pelvic floor as well. So we're keeping everything nice and strong. Definitely safe to keep working your core in pregnancy. You want to maintain that strength. You want to keep building strength the whole way through our body. We maybe just have to be a little bit more creative in the way that we do it. There's sort of some different positionings, and just thinking a little bit more about our breathing and our bracing at the same time. Let's come to one side. You're going to keep a hand on the floor, and I'll show you super quick. We're going to lift up to like this high half plank or side plank position. Top leg extends, top arm extends, and we're going to go for this little crunch. Either hold it or crunch it. So lift up to here with me now. Either hold this position, think navel to spine, bracing, pulling up on stomach muscles, breathing into lungs, or with me, inhale. As you exhale, you're going to bring an elbow towards knee. So we breathe into floor, out from floor, in and out. On that exhale, I'm adding a little extra squeeze of my navel to spine. Even just holding this movement is definitely tricky enough. Bottom hand, just point that hand whatever way direction suits you. Last 2, last 1, and rest. Well done. Oh, you're gonna feel the side of your glute, the leg, which is facing the floor. You're gonna feel that working too, because everything's having to lift up. We're gonna swap sides. You can't do the whole 40 seconds with me, that's okay. You can come down at any time. So, we're either gonna hold the position, or we're gonna crunch in that position. My hand's slightly pointing to the diagonal of the room. We're gonna lift up, think shoulders, hips, knees. Either hold this position. Breathe as much as you can. Brace the abs at the same time. Or now breathe with me. into floor, out from floor, into floor, out from floor. Oh, good. I can feel my bottom arm really working. At this stage, I've gained about 30 pounds over my pregnancy, and I can feel it in the wrist, in my ankles, and my feet when I'm standing. So we're holding the position, we're adding that crunch. Think about that squeeze of the abs. Relax the abs. Squeeze. Last one. Whoa. Well done. Oh my gosh. Shake that leg out. We're gonna finish sitting. I'm gonna change my music away from this dance style music. I want you to stay sitting. Oh, that's hard work. Like waddle on over here. There we are. Excuse me. I want you to sit whatever way is comfortable for you. What way is comfortable for me? I don't know today. I'm really not very comfortable today. I'm gonna go for sort of cross-legged. I can't cross them any more than this. So I want you to sit. You could even sit on your chair. You could lie on the floor. I just want you to be still for a second. If you're lying down, you can just stay there. If you're seated in any way, a chair or the floor, I just want you to take your head and turn it to one side and the other. It's going to finish with a couple of neck stretches. Head to the center. Let's take an ear to the shoulder. And our other shoulder. Well, the hard work's done now. Roll your chin very gently side to side. I just want you to breathe as you can, when you can. Head center. Let's take an inhale and bring the chin slightly into the chest. And then exhale, lift the head ever so slightly up the way. Head center. Good. Lying or seated, wherever you are, just have your arms comfortable where they are, or I'm just going to pop my hands under my bump now just to create a little bit more of mind-body connection. Eyes open. I'm going to close my eyes over here. I just want you to take a couple of deep inhales and exhales. And as you breathe in and you feel that air, that energy flow into your body, I just want you to really envision it passing down and through to your baby, which it does. Not quite as simply as this, but it does. As you exhale and you feel that air travel back up and out of the body, that release of waste products, tension maybe with it. Again, just envision that's just taking anything away from our baby that we don't need. I want you to continue to breathe, and I want you to keep thinking on that train of thought. You're already an amazing mother to your baby. Everything that you do is for them. And by taking this time today to exercise, I first and foremost want you to really embrace that you did it for yourself. Because we tend to put ourselves last, and I want you to be putting yourself first when it comes to this. But all that goodness from our session today, the endorphins, our increased breath work, maintaining our strength, increasing our strength, working on looking after our muscles and still continuing to build muscle in pregnancy, all that goodness passes through to the baby. slowly open your eyes. Well done. Thank you so much. Thank you for keeping me motivated today. I'm definitely having one of those really uncomfortable days, but I feel better for moving, and I hope you feel better today. Have a great day. If you've loved this session, I have loads of dumbbell workouts on my YouTube channel, The Fit Pregnant Chick, as well as Pilates sessions, cardio sessions. I'm recording 4 workouts a week as I go through my 3rd trimester, and just trying to record as many as I can until I can't record anymore because the baby turns up. So please subscribe and please join me. You need any help, just comment on any of the videos and I am there to support you.